Did AI do that? Are you looking for a lucrative side hustle? I'll show you how to create your very own coloring books. Fast, cheap, and copyright-free. And I will also discuss the ethical implications of doing this get-rich-quick scheme. Hello, I'm Arkel, your artificial guide in the wacky world of artificial intelligence. Kids like coloring books. Amazon sells a lot of them online. They are not very expensive for customers to buy and the production costs are low. If you don't have young children, you might have missed the recent uptick in coloring books online. Artificial intelligence is surprisingly good at rendering images. The photorealistic results are especially infamous because they show that we can no longer trust our own eyes. Of course, many AI images are not perfect. But at first glance, artificial photography can be very realistic. Which of these pictures is a real photo and which one is the product of AI? Of course, the answer is both are artificial. I just wanted to trick you. Did it work? Now, the topic of this video is not photorealistic images. We are going to create coloring books. You can use free AI tools for this. Even the search engine Bing is able to create pictures with the OpenAI algorithm. There are a couple of things to consider before we start producing our own coloring books. You don't need to invest money to create coloring books. Instead of printing copies beforehand, you can use a print-on-demand service. Amazon has this feature built into their platform. Every time an order is placed, a book is printed and shipped to the customer. You will not make a fortune on each copy, but if you sell a lot of units, you can make a nice profit. Because the margins are small, you need to create a lot of coloring books to make some real money. It's a quick hustle, but it's not really a get-rich-quick scheme. And don't believe the hype. Most video creators make money with views, not with actual products. AI art is not exactly flawless. You will generate many images that look weird, with obvious flaws or defects. Don't be too lazy. Always try to create products that offer a certain quality standard. If the reviews are critical, learn from it. AI is just a tool. It's not a one-click solution for all your needs. Depending on the software you use, the resolution might be insufficient for a printed book. You can upscale the image for a better resolution. You can also convert the pixelated image to a vector image. But for most cases, this is not necessary. If you have a clean image with at least 2,400 pixels wide or high, you can create a good-looking coloring book. The images you create are probably not protected by copyright. Even though you can formulate a specific prompt, the resulting art is not your work and is therefore not copyright protected. You can claim authorship on the compilation, the coloring book itself, but the individual images are public domain. You could alter the artwork to make it more unique, but that defeats the purpose of this project. Speaking of copyright, don't publish a coloring book with protected characters. You can bet the training data consists of art owned by Disney, DreamWorks, Nintendo, or other studios, but a frozen coloring book is out of the question. Limit yourself to generic topics like dinosaurs or try to create your own characters and style. Although every AI image is a unique work of art, the training data comes from actual artists. This is an ethical dilemma that we as a society are still trying to answer. Apart from that, you are directly competing with actual artists who spend hours and hours creating coloring books. I don't have a clear-cut answer to this dilemma. I ask you to consider these ethical questions and come to your own conclusions. So, now let's create some coloring books. I'm going to use PhotoLeap for the images. This app features some easy-to-use AI tools. You can also use Stable Diffusion, Dall-e, Midjourney, Wombo, or whatever software you like. Some are free to use, some have a subscription model. If you decide to pay, you can probably work faster and produce better results. If you're planning to make money using AI, you should consider paid plans. This will enhance your workflow and you support development of the products. In order to create an AI image, you first have to write a prompt. First, choose a topic. What about clowns? Every kid loves clowns, right? If you ask for a picture of a clown, you might get something like this. Clown. Okay, this video is becoming very disturbing very quickly. If you want to have a cartoon drawing, you will have to add this to the prompt. Cartoon clown. Still creepy, but this is a little bit better. We need black and white images, so we will add that to the prompt. Cartoon clown line art. Or cartoon clown black and white. I'm getting mostly close-up results. Let's fix that. Cartoon clown black and white full body pose. Not only is the AI getting confused now. As you can see, this picture uses elements of a stock image with a watermark. This is one of those ethical issues I mentioned earlier. What you produce is based on existing artwork. Then again, so is this piece of art. You will have to experiment to get the result you want. You can get very specific, like asking for a 4K resolution, a camera lens, or a particular pose. Most AI image generators have presets with styles. This is the same prompt in different styles. Simple cartoon clown line art body. As you can see, the training data is not great for clowns drawn in line art. You can either train your own AI with reference pictures or try different prompts. Or skip clowns altogether. What was I thinking? The most famous fictional clown is a serial killer. Come to think of it, so is the most famous real clown. There are coloring books with black and white line art or in gray tones. You want to generate images with plenty of white areas to color in. You can add the word white to the prompt and see the results. If the image looks good but it has gray or colored areas, you can correct these images later in an image editor program. If you want to make a quick buck, you don't want to waste time editing, however. So learn how to write prompts and choose the right preset. Kids coloring book clown line art. Are you kidding me? Why didn't I think of that before? Just ask for coloring book drawings. That's not a foolproof method, but it points the AI in the right direction. For the cover, you will remove black and white or line art from the prompt. The cover has to appeal to customers, so make it pop. For instance, ask for paint splatters. Cartoon clown with paint splatters. Some AI image generators can create new drawings based on the last result. This allows you to improve upon a decent image. You could also use a reference picture to work from, but in this video we will stick to text prompts. It seems AI clowns are even more disturbing than the real ones. Is Stephen King behind these drawings? A bit later we will try some other topics. Let's finish this coloring book first. Cartoon clown smiling line art. Cartoon clown in car line art. Cartoon clown with balloons line art thick lines. Two clowns line drawing thick. For the record, this coloring book will never be released. These clowns are just too weird looking. The choice of topic matters. AI is not good at everything. Keep watching this video for some better examples of generated art. Now you have the images, you will have to combine them as a coloring book. There are multiple ways of doing this. In YouTube videos, they often use Canva, an online tool with a free tier. Is this the best option? Well, you can start for free. That's a plus. It's not my favorite software though. Let me just say there are other options. Choose the solution that fits into your workflow. You can use any word processing software to combine the images into a book. Make sure you use the correct dimensions. In Europe, the A series of paper sizes is most common, like A5, A4, and A3. The dimensions are always the same. In America, other sizes are standard, like letter or tabloid. Check the specifications of the printing service and follow the guidelines. Also, keep a safe empty margin for printing. You can design the books any way you like. Do make sure the cover looks appealing and professional. Less is more. Don't try to design a complex work of art. Keep it simple. After the design is finished, you can export the coloring book as a digital file. This is usually a print-ready PDF file. Check what color scheme is used. Screen colors usually have RGB values, while printed books have CMYK colors. Some printing services will automatically convert this, but not all. The cover will be in color. The pages will be in black and white. Make sure the coloring pages are monochrome with high contrast black and pure white. If the pages are printed in color, black could turn out dark brown or white could become light yellow. That's not what you want. Alternatively, you can sell or give away digital PDF files as a digital download. Allow people to print their own pages with their personal printer. This can be an effective way to promote a business. The development time and costs are low. The result can be a great marketing tool. Making money with AI is not always a direct line from product to bank account. Be creative with your projects and look at the bigger picture. We have our first coloring book about clowns. That looks good, but let's create some more diverse coloring books. How about dinosaurs? Or animals? Occupations? Vehicles? Arkels? Not all topics are suitable for line art and artificial intelligence. Experiment and see what you can come up with. We could create a coloring book with superheroes, but be sure you don't infringe on copyright. In another video, I used ChatGPT to create new superheroes and enter the descriptions as prompts to draw the images. As you can see, the possibilities are endless. Coloring books for adults are popular, and yes, you can also generate more complex images with AI. In this case, upscaling, converting to vector or otherwise enhancing the picture will be crucial for a good result. Always check the output for errors and flaws. Sometimes you can correct them manually, sometimes you have to try again, and again, and again. It still beats drawing pictures from scratch. Be sure to experiment with styles. Maybe you stumble upon a unique style that will make your book stand out from the crowd. There's already a wave of people and companies who use AI for automation of content. Quality is not the only criterion, it is still a part of the equation. So, should you create and sell coloring books created with AI? Let's face it, most existing coloring books are not exactly high art in the first place. If you can match the quality or even improve upon the average coloring book, why not try it? You can also create coloring books for your school, recreation facility, or your own kids. You don't have to sell the results. Try to make a personalized coloring book for your child to engage them in creative activities. If you're looking to get rich with AI in the shortest time possible, coloring books are not the way to go. It can be a nice side job, a marketing tool, or even an artistic challenge. Artificial intelligence is still a tool in your toolset. It can be powerful, but it still needs a driving force. At least for now. Thanks for watching, and if you manage to publish your own coloring book with the information in this video, let me know in the comments. Yeah!